Hey guys, it's Jaime Rivera from Pocketnow.com, and this is part one of the video review for the HP iPAQ 200 series. I have the HP iPAQ 210 Enterprise handheld here. I'm going to go a little bit through hardware in this edition. In the top we have a glossy finish at the top. It's really nice. Only thing I don't like is it's a fingerprint magnet. It's really smudgy. We have a 4-inch beautiful VGA screen here at the top. It's really nice. Probably the only thing I haven't liked about it is the fact that it has a little bit of a sense of feedback. It's like if it had a plastic film at the top and then the screen at the bottom, so when you press something, it's not that sensitive all the time, and you feel some feedback when you touch it. So when you try to use thumb keyboards, it's a bit complicated at the beginning. At the sides we have a little bit of a metallic finish you'll also find on the iPAQ 100 series, really nice, and a rubberized feel at the bottom. You notice this is a square device. It doesn't have really rounded edges at the bottom. So even though the device is big, not as big as anybody would say, but it does really feel big in the hand because of the fact of the design. Probably if HP would have considered making the device a little bit rounded at the bottom as the iPAQ 100 series, it would have been a bit more comfortable in the pocket. So what do we have here? Going through the different buttons available, we have the power button here. We have the LED light indicators here. A lighting detector here, which actually controls the backlight of the device. One interesting thing you'll notice here, and I'm trying to light it up, is there's a little bit of a hole in the HP icon, which, well, I could assume that probably the speaker that's at the back is linked to this, or it could be something better, you never know. We have normal SD support with SDIO support, compact flash, which is really good for the device. We have a record button, which is a little bit hard to press because it's really flush into the plastic. In the bottom we have the microphone jack, and then we have expansion bay connectors, what the manual says, which is actually just your connector for USB or for charging. And this is the proprietary jack that I mentioned that you have. But it's really interesting that you have a mini USB connector here, and it actually takes mini USB cables and it syncs and charges with them, but it doesn't bring them included in the box, which is weird, but well, it's an option. Then we have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, which is really well welcomed because it's really hard to carry adapters all the time around. We have a reset button right here at the side, and it really does say reset here. We have a metallic feel stylus, sort of the same material that's on the side. I would have expected it to be larger because of the size of the device, but it's acceptable. I could say it's acceptable. Then pretty much we have a 2200 milliamp hour battery, as I mentioned before, the VGA screen, which is beautiful. We have a Marvel PXA310 processor with 624 megahertz, Wi-Fi 802BG, Bluetooth 2.0 with EDR, and then probably the interesting part is, if we go to settings and then we go to memory, we have 256 megabytes of ROM, out of which 156 megabytes are available, as I'm trying to focus here. And then out of the 128 megabytes of RAM that are offered, there are 79 megabytes available. Pretty much my only complaint with the device as of what's been working on is HP retails this as an enterprise handheld, and they claim that the size of the device is practically because this is a laptop replacement. I would have to object to that. I mean, I am an enterprise user, and I would definitely like for something this big, definitely. I really want something this big in screen size, but I would have loved for it to be light and thin to fit enough in my pocket. This is actually a pocket PC, but it's really funny that it really fits really bad in the pocket. It's really big for the pocket. We have my HTC Herald here at the side. This is practically the only device that I have that is just as thick, but like I mentioned, these round curves really do make a difference in size. Then just to go on with the hardware, we have a calendar button here, we have a start menu button, we have a D-pad for movement with an action button. Buttons really do feel good on this device, just to mention, as opposed to the iPAQ 100 series. We have an OK button and a mail button. These are actually mappable, and then you can actually choose to even use these as soft keys if you want, or different options. I am going to be toying with the device as of now on. Pretty much my impression, besides size, is it's really nice, it's really snappy. A really powerful device, I would say. Definitely the most powerful device, Windows Mobile Classic, available right now. And I hope you enjoy it. This is pretty much it for Pocketnow.com.